Good afternoon, and welcome back to The Siege, or good morning, good evening, and welcome to an impromptu screen. Welcome in. Gosh, let me do something before we are switching to live here, because I have to do some things. So this is a Saturday mole, yes, impromptu. Man, I'm looking, I'm all sweaty. If you were like, why are you sweaty, mole? I did a workout, also I cleaned house, like cleaned, so workout plus cleaning house. Ooh, I have to take a shower. Why didn't you take a shower before you take a stream? Because I'm a dingus. That's why. I think that's the simple answer here. Because I'm a dingus. And hello, Dragadai. Hello, Sacro. Good morning. Good afternoon. Welcome in. And let's play a little bit of Diablo. A few notes. I don't know how long I'm streaming. I'm not smelling. Interestingly enough, I'm not smelling. Also, I know, believe it or not, even as a nerd, I know what a deodorant is. And I know how a daily shower looks like. Actually, 2 daily showers. Believe it or not. I know it's like, what? As a nerd? Yeah, I know. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But I actually know how those work. Yep. It's a thing. Alrighty. But yeah, what I want to say is I'm a little bit in between things. So what might happen, that out of nowhere, I will leave you, or I will turn my cam off, because I am actually waiting for a visitor. A friend is coming over. But the thing is, hasn't messaged me yet. I've been trying to get hold of him, but and I know he was sick, or was a little bit sick the last 2 days, so I assume it just got worse. Maybe I'm not leaving at all. Who knows? Because the person is not coming. I don't know. We have to see. But yeah, might be a very abrupt ending. And yeah. Just a fair warning there. Just a fair warning. Let's talk a little bit about what I'm doing here. So I started yesterday night when the season started, and this is, what is it called? Wave of Light. This is not my build. I cannot be asked in Diablo. Like, for a few classes I made some builds myself, and they work splendidly, because Diablo is basically designed in a way that no matter what you were doing, you can make it work, so to speak. It's a bit weird. But this is not my build. This is like the top of the line monk build, as far as I know, which is kind of funny. So when Diablo came out nearly, 10 years ago? Holy shit. My first character was a monk, because I really wanted to play that. And unfortunately, the monk back in the day was ass. The monk had to go into complete defense and had to grab everything it could to get their defense up. Oh, I have to get the cane stuff, because believe it or not, I have the cane set completely at the ready, which is good. Sure. So we can just do that. Ooh, this one's pretty good. But yeah, like I played the monk. The monk was complete ass back in the day. It was the weakest character. They made him basically weak because, hey, you can heal yourself, right? Like you can do things to make yourself so much stronger. And it's like, yeah, but technically not really. Which was the one which, the red one. Let's see if we can upgrade the red helmet. Like, the monk was a shit show back in the day. And I never touched the monk ever again. Never. So this is basically me coming back to the monk, which is kind of funny. Okay. Let me see. Can I upgrade the ruby? How far can I go? That is the question. Can I get this? Oh, I can. Oh, I will upgrade this as much as I can, so that I can get some really nice XP here. Yoink. Can upgrade this. Oh, I cannot do the flawless one. Why? Why? What? Do I have to try? Oh. No, another one. Gosh darn it. Now we can do it. Yoink. Getting more XP. I would definitely see that I can upgrade this even more. And then I can there we go. I don't think I have anything in my stash, right? Yeah, why would I? It's my just started with the season. Yeah. But yeah, so I was just looking, and apparently this is the this is like the build. There's still some stuff missing, by the way. But this is like the build everyone is doing now with the monk, is the Wave of Light build. And it's kind of funny because back in the day where I started out with Diablo 3, I think that was the build everyone was going for as well. Also, I just realized it's quite loud. Like, everyone was going for this build. Which is kind of funny because I came up with that myself. And then I looked it up at some point and I was like, oh, it seems like everyone had the idea. I think that's the problem with... Okay, now I can go into options and stuff. I think that is the problem with Diablo 3 in general, right? That you come up with some builds and it doesn't need a lot of thinking. I think that is the biggest problem this game really has. The same thing when I didn't buy the expansion immediately. Right, I didn't buy into the expansion immediately because I refused to pay money for them fixing their bullshit. Wait, are we on hard? There we are. Weird. Weird. They die also quickly. Well, besides this one. But I came back after a few years, played the Crusader, and the first thing I did a Thorn Crusader. And I was just doing Thorn and was literally massacring the enemy. And I was like, wow, I'm really doing well here, huh? Okay, well, let's check what everyone is building. Like, if I'm doing that well already, let's just, you know, see what everyone else does and probably just like, oh, there it is, explosive light. This is super important. And I checked online and I realized, oh shit, everyone is using the Thorn build because Thorn build was like the strongest thing. It was like the strongest thing you could get. And I was like, oh, I did had a meta build without noticing that I had a meta build. And it was inherently funny to me because if I'm looking at Path of Exile or even Grim Dawn, well, Grim Dawn was okay, but Path of Exile in particular, I never had a meta build figured out. Never. I always had to look it up because it was too complicated. But in Diablo, it's like, it's pretty easy to get the meta build. Which is unfortunate, I guess. But also kind of cool, but it shows that you don't have enough diversity. But then again, I'm playing Last Epoch, right? And I will definitely do more on Last Epoch when we're getting finally closer to the release on the multiplayer mode. But I already have some pretty strong builds worked up for myself. And I'm clearing like even the toughest tougher content in the game without any problem. Like, it might not be like best in slot, but pretty much endgame, which is interesting. Yeah. Yes, yes. Kill Fangbite, kill Uzuel, Rothamar's Gift. I like to do the kill quests last. Shut up! Nobody wants to listen to that. Ooh, new weapon. For what though? Can I compare this to... I hate that it doesn't compare the offhand. I hate that so much. Okay. All text. Oh yeah. Thank you. I was looking for that. I haven't played Diablo since season 19? Something like that? That's been a while. Thank you. Oh yeah, so why do I play Diablo again? So interestingly enough, I will make a video about this because I will also start a Diablo series next week here on the channel. And basically as episode 0, I will make a video where I explain why I cover Diablo and also like covering Blizzard again a bit. But TLDR, I know that Shitface is still working at the company. I'm aware of that. And I'm really hoping that they will kick him out when Microsoft is taking over. Really hope so. But the thing is, they have cleaned house from what I've heard. And they have been cleaning house for quite some while. They have kicked out a lot of the responsible people there. As I said, as long as Bobby Shittick is still there, I have no respect for this man. That's of course not enough. I'm aware of that. But again, I'm really hoping with Microsoft taking over, that will be taken care of. He will be leaving with a golden parachute, which really irks me. It really does. But that's apparently the best we will get. He will not go of free will, so... because he is everything but human and doesn't know what decency is. Oh no, you have to die. You are not following me. But it seems like they have really clean house and they have removed the people who were responsible for a lot of people grief, like from what I heard from people working at the company. And they have been saying things got much better. Like, much better. So I'm okay with that. But I also truly believe that Diablo 4, like what the Diablo 4 team is doing so far is kind of remarkable. Like if I wouldn't know it better, I would say it's not Blizzard who was working at Diablo 4. Like the Diablo 4 development team has been behaving. Oh, where is he? Where are you? There you are. Yes, you are. And he's dead. But how they react to community feedback, how they are doing their quarterly updates for years now, where normally Blizzard is very uptight very early on in development, which makes me kind of confident for Diablo 4. Like, one of the biggest problems for Diablo 3 was, yes, they started the Friends and Family Alpha like half a year or 9 months before the actual release, right? But the problem was that even with that, they only allowed you to play to what, level 12, level 13? Like right after the Skeleton King. And it was like, yeah, whatever. Oh, sorry for that. Oh, I'm thirsty. Ooh. It's... And we kind of know now why they didn't really show the people what's coming afterwards. Leaving alone letting the people see the end game, because, well, there was none and it was shit and had massive issues. Like, the original, or the people who made Diablo 3 just were very secretive in comparison to Diablo 4. Like, they're very open. Even on social, they're talking about things. And it's just a nice thing to see, you know. And so far, what they have been showing for Diablo 4, lol, man, too many numbers. I really enjoyed seeing. Like, I know that some people were not so happy, especially when it came to No, I wanted the 100. Brutal massacre. Oh well. When it came to the battle pass and stuff. But as I said, the problem is, I get it. I am a true believer of, if you bought a game for $60, there shouldn't be like an item shop, a battle pass, and some more stuff which you can make money from. I really believe that. But the reality is, the video game industry moved on and reached that point, and the time to change that behavior has long passed. Like, we might have been able to stop it when Bethesda first started with their stupid horse armor bullshit, right? There might have been a chance to stop it and to turn it around. But at this point, nah. Nah. Like, the time has passed for that. It's now a thing, which will not go away till they screw it up royally. Then maybe. But till then. I mean, as I said, I had a wonderful example of that with when the Realm Royale stream happened this week, and they announced that Realm Royale is back, and after like, I would say an hour of talking about gameplay changes and new things which is coming to Realm Royale Reforged, people were demanding in chat to see the Battle Pass. It was all about Battle Pass, Battle Pass, Battle Pass. It's like, yeah, I can see how developers and publishers want to get in on that when people really demand it, because especially young players, not so much the veterans, but when especially young players love that stuff. Oh, who are you? Well, whoever you are, you would die. I think it's also a good way for young people to participate and how to get skins. Like, the problem is nowadays that the so-called microtransactions in a lot of games are not microtransactions anymore. Let's face it. The microtransactions of $30 per skin or even $20 per skin. It's like, yeah, that's not what I would call a microtransaction, right? And for especially a lot of the younger people, it's not feasible, because a lot of people don't have the luxury and the money for that. Heck, if the economy continues as it does for a lot of people in a lot of areas around the world, that will also not be feasible anymore to pay like $20 or $50 or whatever for a stupid skin once or twice per month. It wasn't possible for a lot of people beforehand, but it will be even less so in the next few months, because let's be real here, everything goes downhill a little bit. But the reality is, the Battle Pass is just a great way to compensate for that. Right? Like, you pay your $5, $10, whatever. You're getting tons of skins, tons of other things. Personally, I don't like it. I find it stupid that you pay for something and then you have to work for it. Even though it really depends on how greedy the company is when it comes to the battle passes. Like, I'm playing TFT, right? And TFT has a battle pass. And so far, I have finished every battle pass. Every season. And I didn't even try it. I didn't even put like a lot of hours into it. I think I played like 40 games in total. If at all. And I was done with the battle pass. Like, laughable. I think, even though, with that said, I think it also depends on how well you do on the battle pass. Or how well you do on a round. And I'm doing quite well in TFT. I have a pretty high win rate. in general. So it's easy for me to say that I don't need too many games to get there. But I would still say the Battle Pass in TFT is it right?
What? I'm not dead.
Is that the cursed chest? Yes.
To create a potion to fight it, I cut one of them open and took its innards. They smell it on me. That's why they're attacking.
So again, I get why people are not happy with the Battle Pass, but if they're doing it right, then I don't really see a problem with it. Like, if they're bounding the Battle Pass to the seasonal events, and it's the same thing in the end, I don't mind. Oh god, that poor dude, man. He was just happy he survived. Oh, sucks to be you, Dad. Sucks to be you, man. Oof. Rough time. Let's go to... Is it really just... Urziel? Yeah, apparently so. Okay, let's do Urziel. And then we have to... Oh, shit. I think the Guardian passed? I don't actually know what I want. Let's find out. So, I don't mind the Battle Pass if it's done right. I have seen some games who want you to play like 200 games or something that you can finish the Battle Pass, and I'm like, seriously? Oh yeah. I just have to... I have it up. I just have to look at it. It's just... Right now it's leveling. Right? So... I'm not looking too much into it. I have the build open. Again, I totally admit I don't... It's not my idea. Like, I'm totally piggybacking on the build. But apparently this was also like the build last season. And the season before, because Blizzard doesn't really do like a lot of balance changes anymore. So... yeah... I'm missing a lot of the talents I need right now. I know that. Like, even the abilities I'm using is not perfect for the build I'm running. So it's pretty scuffed. But again, leveling phase. Don't mind too much. You know.
Cannot be done.
I'm so glad. Like, this is definitely one of the things I'm so glad to hear. That Diablo 4 is going back to the Path of Exile path. I also love that Last Epoch is doing the same thing. Where, yeah, there is leveling. But when you are done with the campaign, which is at around, what, level 40? Or 45 or something. Leveling just becomes a second thing. It's just a side thing like in Diablo or in other games. And I really love that. Like, you know what I realized last night about Diablo 3? I think I realized that when the game first came out, but still. The game has a lot of World of Warcraft. Yeah, shut up. Oh, come on.
The eternal conflict may come to an end, but today is not that day. I don't have enough spirit.
I know. Yikes. So it's like they put so much World of Warcraft into this. It's really ridiculous. And I actually don't mean that in a positive way. I really don't. They really try to World of Warcraft, Diablo. Again, I truly believe that the rivalry... Ooh, that could have been my death. The rivalry between Blizzard and Blizzard North really influenced the development of Diablo 3. In a bad way. Yeah. Like they really wanted to make sure that Diablo 3 is as far away as possible from Diablo 2. That's like, why? Like, I get it, you want to make your own Diablo. I always understood that. You want to make your own game. And if the infighting they basically had going was true. Yikes! I was jumping too short there. That should have been my end. Thankfully it wasn't. So, yeehaw! I hate him. I hate Uzuriel. No, 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 no. I don't have my jump. He's a horrible boss. Again, I'm also playing on hard, where that might not be necessary. Haha. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
I am returning to town.
Yes, you do. And then we have to do some going through the build and whatnot. Because... Man. I also have to see, like, at which level do you start to run rifts. Then I found this one. I know how long I've been looking for this as a Templar when I did run the Thorn builds. That was so important to get that legendary. And I had some really tough luck with it.
To get the day's eating out of the way all at once. Kept at it until I couldn't take another bite.
Oh, it sounds like you ate too much then.
Being a mortal is very complicated.
I love the discussion. It's so dumb. Oh, my first. Nice. Awesome. Some shoulder upgrades. It only uses your, but yeah, but it was still very important for the Templar build. It was a must-have. It was a must-have then. I don't know if they nerfed it now, but it was a must-have then. So, okay, let me. The one thing I kind of liked about Diablo, and also kind of hated about Diablo, is the stat changes right there showing you. You're just scanning over it, and you see, oh, my damage is going down, my toughness is going down, my recovery is going down, this is bad, I don't want this item. Right? And... but it also was running a little bit because, like, yes, it would increase your damage, but sometimes in reality it would lower your damage because some of the perks and some of the stats you would get would not fully synchronize with what you would run. So the damage increase you would get was a fluke. Like, yes, the raw damage number would normally go up, but for your particular build, it would actually lower the damage if you would ignore, like, some of the stats on it. Again, for the beginning, that's super helpful just to scan over and take whatever makes you stronger when you are leveling, right? But later on, it was this, ooh, it says that this was increase my strength, but in reality, it doesn't. It's like, ooh. No, I'm pretty sure for the Thorn build, this was still pretty good. Like, you would, like, take the ability out of the... Like, you wouldn't wear those bracers. The bracers themselves were, I think, pretty shitty. But you would just take the secondary out and put it on some item later on. I'm pretty sure that's what you did. Again, the last time I built a Thorn Templar was 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I
must choose my skill.
don't count on it. Is it still Fate Leaps? I wonder if this is still good. Let me see. Let me open up my build. We have to go through that anyways, so whoa. So I need, let me see. Items, a lot of legendaries and sets. Nobody cares for that yet. Like seriously, nobody cares for any of that yet. I have Wave of Light and Explosive Light, Mystic Ally and Air Ally. I don't have that yet. I need Epiphany. I don't have that yet. Dashing Strike. What am I using for this? Whatever I like. Interesting. Whatever I like, apparently. Blinding Speed. Okay. Okay, apparently I use Blinding Speed. And later on, also Serenity. Yeah. Let me see. I have Blinding Speed, right? Yeah. I don't need Mantra of Salvation. I'm actually using... Where is it? Serenity? Yeah. Oh, they are variants of this. So you can have some variants if you so desire. Okay. By the way, sorry if you're hearing some sounds. It's from the outside. I have my window open because had to air. Sorry, by the way. Serenity Ascension. I think we already have that. Do we have Ascension? No, we don't. Oh, Ascension is 47. Okay, that's fine. We don't have... Yeah, we have the Fire Ally. Okay. Fine, I guess. I will switch that the moment we have the Air Ally. We have the Wave of Light. Can we take anything here? So normally you would put Cyclone Strike in here and then Epiphany, and then you're just using Cyclone Strike and Wave of Light. But I don't have the ability to make this happen yet. What is this? Start some enemy to start and gets hit by you. There's a chance that every enemy takes 40 weapon damage as lightning, freezes. Let's use Thunderclap, I guess, for now. Come. Can we upgrade? Oh yeah, Enchantrance. What do I want the Enchantrance to be? I want Powered Shield and Focused Mind. That makes sense. That's actually exactly what I would wanted to choose. Okay. Based on the Enchantrance intelligence. Yeah, about that. About that. She needs some items at some point. I just gave her shit. I completely gave her shit.
Thank you.
So yeah, don't look too much at it. Okay. Anything else I need? Oh yeah, talents. I need talents. What talents do I use? Seize the Initiative, Beacon of Eta, Harmony, and the Guardian's Path. Seize the Initiative, Guardian's Path. Do I already have Eta? No, I don't have Harmony yet. I need 45 and the Beacon of Eta. Don't have that. Okay, with 35 we can swap it out. Okay. Cool. Well, the follower will be interesting when... you mean the Enchantress or you meet my ally? No, the Enchantress is actually kind of helpful. Yeah, she's actually giving me some cool buffs, and also you can give her items that the drop chance is higher for some items. But that is coming later. Like, she's actually really helpful for the build. I want to see something. Give it to me. I think it's not worth it yet. I have to look up at which point it is worth it. No.
The prophet would be pleased.
Giggity. Oh? Where are you? Pew, 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 pew. There we go. Taking all the blood shots. Yeah. I wonder if you're still doing the same thing, just trying to get like all the enemies together and then... Oh cool, we can go one deeper.
Feel the wrath of Yitar.
Zoom! Yeah. Oh? Oh, I know what that is. Not for me, that's the problem. Well, that sucks. You know what's kind of crazy? I just realized that Diablo 2 is now 20 years old. Over 20 years old at that point. Diablo 3 is already 10 years old. It's like, wow. Just think about it. Diablo 1 came out in 1996. Diablo 2 came out 2000. And then 12 years of absolute nothing. And they do it again basically with Diablo 4. It's unfortunate. Oh, that's right. You cannot get a kill streak here. That's why you don't really do it for leveling. Right. I remember. I remember. Yeah, I think we're getting our big upgrade with, what was it? 35? God damn it. Yeah, I'm still too slow for the rift. I am too slow. Oh, what do we got here? Ah! The I win button. I love the I win button. I have the I win button. Well, not for long, I'm afraid. Because he came in when I had the I win button. So, hi and bye Rift Guardian, I guess. That's how I like it. Yeah, still too slow. The Rift Guardian is dead. Oh, okay. Damn. That's a damage increase. I'm actually thinking about wearing this for now. Like, right now it's really just... I don't have the level for this? What the hell? Oof, that's an Whoa. That's an increase at least. I take that back. I think I should be dual wielding. Increase Fist of Thunder damage by 10%. Hey, well. Oh god, on gold pickup, gain armor for 5 seconds equal to the amount picked up. That's such a stupid thing. I don't even know what to say here. Yoink. Yoink. I don't use two-handed weapons, so the monk doesn't really have like a two-handed weapon animation with her abilities. It's also like, wow, you couldn't even do that, huh? Well, that's kind of unfortunate. Let's see if we can upgrade our ruby. Ruby. Okay, let's remove this. And we can now upgrade this, right? And now we can transform this into nothing because screw me. Oh yeah, this is the Death's Breath. Yeah, okay. And this is the whole expansion thing. Right. Wait. Oh, I need the... What is it? The Star Ruby? Wait. Oh, I need 3. You bastards. I need 3 from you or not. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Let's do Tristram. Let's go to New Tristram first. I really like New Tristram. It's kind of cozy. Always like this spot. Regardless of that, throw that in here. Did we got a new upgrade? I don't think so. I don't need that. 39 is the big one. Quicksilver. I have the right one. I have the right one here. So yeah, I'm just waiting for Epiphany at 61, which is still far off. And I'm waiting for my ally to get the air update. Yeah. Yup. Alright. Let's do the Field of Misery first. What do we have to do here? Oh, the farmer.
The storm breaks.
The storm breaks. Yeah. Definitely making some damage here. That's good. Oh, there is the beacon of Eta. Awesome. Oh god, so I played a few rounds of Super Soldier yesterday evening.
Undone. Demon spawn have taken root in my
And man, this game is really fun. Till it isn't. Because of the loading screens. Like, if you have to go through multiple loading screens because of like you died, right? That's like, ah, man. Boom. It's really unfortunate.
My land is safe. Bless you.
It was no
I remember the Wood Rave. That was actually the first enemy who could really kill you in the game if you were not careful. Hilarious. Oh, the Royal Quarters. No, it's this one. Okay, let me check something. Let me check something. Where is my season staff? I always forget where that is. Achievements? No. It's not achievements. Where is it? Alright. Where was the achievement stuff? The season stuff. Oh, there. Duh. Socket 5 gems into your gear. Okay, that's not really a big problem. Raise the blacksmith to level 10. Okay, whatever. Raise the mystic to level 10. Okay. Kill Siegebreaker, Soap Beast, and reach level 50. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, they added those things, right? The Slayer stuff? Oh yeah, Guardian is giving you this pet. Alright.
break beneath the endless tide.
But yeah, played some Super People, and then after a few rounds, I stopped because the loading screen was just ugh. Ugh.
The storm breaks.
I just couldn't. Hey, Hendrik! Can I? Nope. Cannot keep it. Was hoping for the best. Nothing good here. As this Diablo game that was criticized for containing microtransactions was just the No, like the mobile game has the microtransactions. The mobile game is pay to win. This is Diablo 3. I know they're looking very similar. No, Diablo 3 is literally you buy the game, you play the game. That's it. There is an expansion, but I think you are getting the complete edition. Like, you cannot even buy the standard game anymore without the expansion. So I think I bought the expansion when it was $5. So you literally can get that cheap. But no, this is the normal Diablo 3. And the new season started yesterday. which we are playing here right now, because I was kind of curious about that and I wanted to play some Diablo 3 again. And also the other thing you can buy, I don't know if they implemented that into the Return of Evil edition or whatever they call it. You can also buy the Necromancer class for $20. So, or $15 what it was. I don't know if that is still a thing. But no, there are no microtransactions here in this one. It's just a game. Oh, you throw a laser there. That means yes, you are on point. No, what you mean is Diablo Immortal. And that's the mobile game. Yep. And saw some people criticizing Diablo 4, which is coming out next year, and we will definitely play quite a bit. That it will have an item shop where you can buy cosmetics, but only cosmetics, and it will have a season pass, like basically like every other live service. But people have been complaining about that, and I have to admit, look, I'm not a fan of it. I have said this multiple times, but every game has that nowadays. You have some cosmetics you can buy, and you have your season pass you can buy, and you have to deal with that. It's just what it is. But as long as it stays cosmetics, I don't mind. Like every live service game is doing it. Look at Destiny. Path of Exile. But Path of Exile is a free-to-play game. Yeah? It is? But as somebody who has played enough Path of Exile, if you want to take it serious, you have to pay money. You have to get your stash upgrade and whatnot, really. If you really want to play the game serious. I not know a single person in Path of Exile who doesn't have at least like 1 or 2 stash upgrades when they were cheap. So calling Path of Exile free to play, it's like, nah. As long as the stash upgrade is more or less still a must-have. Very debatable. But again, I don't mind. Like, here's the thing. I don't mind having microtransactions, like small ones. Like, again, new skins, season passes. I don't mind having that in my game if it will, A, make sure that the game stays founded. It doesn't interfere with my gameplay. And nice. More important, like, the game itself was good. Like, that was the problem with Diablo 3, right? Diablo 3 had the auction house, which was just absolute bullshit. And the worst part about it was that they did screwed with the economy in Diablo 3, sorry, for the auction house. You just have to read the patch notes for Reapers of Souls, and you realize very quickly when they had to completely redo the economy that in reality they did screw with it to sell more items on the auction house. So God, I did go on a rant here. Man, Diablo 3 is such a weird game for me. Like, I have put, I think, 500 hours in Diablo 3, which, let's be honest here, you wouldn't put into a game if you completely hate it. Right. But I was always criticizing the game for a lot of things it did do wrong. Then again, 500 hours over a span of 10 years since the game came out. Also not that much. Also not that much, all things considered. Like, Lost Ark. Pfft. I have over 1,000 hours. And that game is out for not even a year here in the West. Heck, League of Legends. I have 4,000 plus hours. I think I'm at 4,500 hours. In my account. And that is just one of my accounts. I would have to check my second and third account. Like 500 hours is not much over 10 years. I have Diablo plus Hellfire installed on my laptop. Hellfire. Wait, what? Wait. Did I miss the gobble? Yeah, it's up there. Firestarter, you stay where you are. I'm coming back to you in a minute. I have to take care of something. Yeah, Hellfire is such an interesting game. I'm really surprised that Blizzard didn't try everything to eradicate the existence of that game. Like, I'm really surprised that the game is actually still running and Blizzard didn't do anything. I mean, most people don't even remember Hellfire anymore. But yeah, if you love action RPGs and you don't want to wait till Diablo 4 is coming out, highly recommend Last Epoch, which should have multiplayer soon. Right now you can only play it in a single player, which is a bit unfortunate. Still great. And should also go into, like, multiplayer should come like in the next 1 or 2 months. And highly recommend Last Epoch. Highly recommend it. Fantastic game. And then by the end of the year, I assume it's going into full release. They're getting closer to the end of early access. I have how many hours have I put into, let me see, into Last Epoch. So this is the Steam version. I would say I'm at like 200 hours now in Last Epoch. And I try to play it in moderation, because A, I want to wait for the multiplayer so I can play with a buddy of mine, and B, I want to wait till the game is closer to the release. No. Man, next year will be crazy when it comes to action RPGs. Like, we will have Diablo 4, we will have Path of Exile 2, we will have Last Epoch, yeah, whatever it is. Like, man, it's one of those years again.
Break beneath the endless tide.
I'm a little bit afraid that maybe Last Epoch will be too late. Like, they have to be careful. Right now would be a perfect time to release the game, but they are not there yet. But the closer they're getting to Diablo 4, and of course Path of Exile 2, which will be tremendous. They might get into trouble. So
Your flaws are revealed.
they might want to speed up the process a bit. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, do we get 150? No. What's that sound? Weird. Maybe it's the spider sound. Oh, hello! Ooh, I'm nearly level 38. 39. And the spider is bugged. Love it. Get it? The spider is bugged? Ha! I'm a funny guy. Level 39. Unfortunately, I cannot switch my skills right now. And dead. Wonderful. Like, here's the thing with Diablo Immortal. Diablo Immortal is basically this.
I am returning to town.
What we are playing here right now. And but it's just pay to win. Like that's a hilarious part about Diablo Immortal. Yeah, it has some new features here and there and some small updates. But in the end, it is what you see. What do we got here? Glass of Life. Cool. I take it. Anything good? Nope. Have to keep that. Wait. Yeah, okay. I was like, wait, do I have my set bonus on? I have. I was like a little bit afraid that I don't have my set bonus. Wow. That's a slight upgrade to my damage. It's 200. I'm not doing 200. That's an increase. Can switch that out. Oh, that's for the necromancer. Oh. Sure. Not great. But, eh. You there. Salvage. Thank you. Also, boop. What we got here? The wedge. Pentagrasps. Okay, it's victory. And a blue item. Yay. Can I upgrade my... Wait. Can I upgrade my gem? I hope so. I think I can. I think I actually can. Yeah. Star Ruby, here I come. Let's just remove this one. Bing! Where is it? There it is. Hello there. Dong. Awesome. I need 3 of them to get to the next higher one, right? Yeah. Yeah, and I think it takes it out of my chest if I'm not... Yeah, mistaken. More XP. Yoink. Oh, I would love to find, what's the name? The crown of King Leonidas. Ugh. That plus the cane set. Ooh. That would be amazing. Does he have a higher drop chance? Let me see. Let me see if the where is he? The Skeleton King has a higher drop chance of that. I think he has? If I'm not mistaken. Oh. Well, hello there. Gotcha. Okay, this is the right way. Nope. Sorry, I have no time for this. No. Just wanna test something. Hi, bye. Oh, wait a second, before we're doing this. Oh, I cannot do this here, right? Yeah, I cannot do this here. Okay. Hey, buddy. I want to test something. Can you be quick about it? Thank you. Watch a couple of streams of Quantum Break yesterday. That was an interesting game. It was certainly something which tried something new. Oh, it doesn't get any loot. Okay, just wanted to try it. Next one. I hate 3. Let's do Caldeum. Caldeum is actually even worse. Let's go into the hidden camp here very quickly. I have to do some stuff. Yeah, like Quantum Break was really interesting. It was it was definitely the showcase of what the Xbox One wanted to be and showed very well why it just couldn't. So Quantum Break, as we said, was this mix of gameplay and action movie, right? And especially the action movie part was mostly streamed. Like especially the high-end stuff, like the 4K cutscenes and whatnot, they were all streamed. And because the Xbox One wanted to be a multimedia device, right? This was like the first try of Microsoft to move away Xbox as console only and be like a multimedia device, because this is what the USA was going through right now at that point. And unfortunately, Microsoft has only... So I don't need that anymore. Microsoft most of the time only thinks about the USA. So at that point, the USA was starting to have like more multimedia devices in their living rooms, and Microsoft thought, hey, that's the way we want to be, the way we want to go. We want to be a multimedia device. Let's get the ally. That's super important. Yeah, there we go. And I need Ascension, right? Yeah, I need Ascension. What is Tranquility doing? So they try to do this, right? They try to have a game where there could be a game, but there could also be a TV show. They wanted to blur the lines in media with this. But unfortunately, they were too early. Like that was what, 2013, 2012? Especially in those days, to tell the people, hey, like if you want to watch the cutscenes, especially in 4K, or on like higher resolutions and all that, like high bitrate, you have to stream them. And back then the internet was really bad in most parts of the USA or even the world still. And yeah, like again, they bet on the wrong horse too early. Far too early. I think nowadays it could work. I think nowadays they could find their audience. But in 2012, 2013, it was just too soon. As unfortunate that was for the Xbox.
I see riches ahead. A powerful enemy we have laid low.
So, yeah. And now Sony has decided to play a stupid game.
We must face another trial, my friend.
We'll see how that works out. Because apparently Sony right now is in the fuck around phase. And we will see when the find around phase is coming. Find out phase. Find around, lol. My English is very good today. Yes, I'm very good in English. Yes, very. Very good. Gosh. It's so fascinating to me how I have days where my English is just... What? What are you mumbling about? And they have some pretty good days. It's like, how is that even... How can you have bad days in a language? How is that possible? Oh... Weird. Alright, we have to kill everyone. We have to kill everyone. Okay. Can do. Ooh, frenzy.
Feel the wrath of Yitar.
Yitar! But yeah, especially now that Xbox and Nintendo have made it clear again that they have no interest to crank up the price. Oof. We will see. We will see. And it doesn't matter what hardcore Sony fans say. Like, I know that the hardcore Sony fans are like the loudest ones, but doesn't matter. Also hilarious when you saw some people actually like defending this. They were like, no, this is fine, this is okay. Like, no, let Sony do this. This is okay. And then you see like located in Texas, located in Florida, located, like you see like all the American states, and it's like, yeah, I would be okay with this too if I wouldn't be in the region where the price of the PlayStation is going up. Jackass. trying to tell me that it is okay that the PlayStation price is going up by 50% when you are not subjected to those 50 euro. Did I say 50%? I mean 50 euro or $50. Well, yeah, I would probably have similar thoughts.
The gods strike through me. This fight is over.
Alright, let's clear this up. I love the build so far. Lots of AoE. I'm just missing the resource,
Your strength fails.
the resource income I need. Oh, really? Took too long till the new one spawned in.
Brave beneath the endless tide.
There we go. Hey, we got 2 chests. Awesome. It's still fine though. It's not bad. I had worse. Like I had literally worse in the past when it came to resource management at the beginning. So this is still pretty much okay. But yeah, Monday we'll probably just come back to destroy all humans. Oh my god, they have chain lasers?
I will not do that.
Are you kidding me? I think they actually, I don't know if they put it back, but back in the day, they some of those champions could have like some really, really horrible combos, like binding chains laser or binding laser mortar. Like, oh, it was murder. It was literally murder back in the day. And I know that they fixed it so that you couldn't have certain combinations anymore. I don't know if they brought it back after some time. I think they brought it back after Reaper of Souls? I don't know.
I have heard troubling news. Another cult has emerged from the shadows, and its members no end to the number of rituals these cultists will use.
Yeah, I think this code here in this this was added. Right, like this was one of the things they added to the game.
But mark my words, these are
Later on. And I think this is a code related to Diablo 4, if I'm not mistaken. I think it is. Again, might be wrong. Oh, Essential Ritual.
Feel the wrath of Yitar.
Also, speaking of Diablo 4, I'm actually kind of curious to see, I don't know if they have already been talking about it. If so, I I haven't seen it. But I wonder in which time frame Diablo 4 is if this is playing in. Like, I think Diablo 4 is playing after Diablo 3.
Your strength fails.
And also, I'm very curious if this time they're actually sticking with there is no Diablo here.
The gods favor me.
Because they basically tried to pull that stunt in Diablo 3, right? Where they were like, oh, there is no Diablo here. No, there is no Diablo. It's just Asmodean. It's just no Diablo. No. Diablo's dead. Diablo's gone. It's all Asmodean now. Yes. It's like, no, really. Also, I hated this Diablo. Didn't like what they did to the story and the specific character and all that. It's like, okay. But yeah, I'm kind of curious to see the story of Diablo 4. Bye, Cole. See you again. Soon.
I cannot carry more.
Oh, come on. Really? That full? Oh, come on. Like, really? I don't wanna... I wanna go home. Oh, man. I have to keep the shoes. I have to keep the helmet. Well, that sucks. Ooh. It's all a bit shit, isn't it? Yeah. Fine. Coming back in a second here. I want bigger inventory space, just saying. That's all I want.
Returning to town.
For the next Diablo, I want a bigger inventory space. I mean, this is still fine. I remember with Diablo 2 and Diablo 2 Resurrected. Oh boy, oh. Like when you were going back and you see the inventory space and it's like, right. Remember that one? That was kind of harsh. What is this? Increase gold and health pickup by 1 answer. Word what? I actually do lightning damage which is kind of hilarious, all things considered. Okay. Yoink. 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 Don't need that anymore. Get yoinked. Can we upgrade our head gem again? That would be beneficial. I really have to get the horror dream. I should probably do that quest to get the cube. Let me see. Rubies. Yoink. Oh, that's all. Another star ruby. One left. Then we can upgrade it. Awesome. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting the cube. Can I even use the cube before I reach 70? I don't think so, right?
Yes, I live in art. I think you.
I don't remember anymore. I think you cannot even use the cube because like all the recipes need like rebirth souls stuff. Okay, we are done here. Fine, let's do Bastion Keep. Fine, okay. Never liked Bastion Keep. Not really. Folks, I will take a super quick bio break. And then I will be back. Apparently Diablo 4 will be released sometimes in 2023. Yeah, my guess, February, March. With beta happening very soon. And because Family and Friends Alpha is already on its way. People can already play it, but they're not allowed to talk about it. And because of that, this is the perfect moment to take a super quick break and not to talk about it anymore. Haha! Genius. Oh wow. Whew. I have completely forgotten about the cleaning stuff on my toilet, because, well, I was doing like deep cleaning in my apartment, like I love to do like now and then. And I was going into the toilet room, and it was just this fog wall of chemicals just hitting you all at once, and it's like, whoa, oh boy. Like it's chloride and all that. It's just hitting you. So, ooh, okay. Well, at least the toilet is now super clean. But still. It's like, whoa. Alrighty. That was hitting lightning truck.
The gods strike through me.
But yeah, like we also already know like when the pre-order will go live. It's apparently at the same day as the Game Awards, and they will announce it on the Game Awards. I assume we will also get maybe a beta date of the Game Awards. Like, yeah. They will definitely do something Game Awards related. 100%. How do we know this? Internal memo, like a data sheet, was basically leaked.
A vicious strike.
And that was kind of interesting because they were announcing that, right? Game Awards, I think the 8th or something it was, before we had a date for the Game Awards. So it's like, oh. And then we got the date of the Game Awards, and it was exactly the same date as in the leaked sheet. Speaking of leaked data sheet, if you want to know like which unannounced games are coming out in the next 3 years or something like that, check out the Nvidia leak, which happened last year. So last year, the data bank of Nvidia was basically leaked, and they had a data bank of software and games coming to the PC. And there were so many unannounced games on that list. And of course, first, Nvidia did some pretty quick damage control saying, what? No, that list, oh, that's just, that's nothing. This is not true. It's just like an internal thing we are doing. Like, don't read too much into it. It's not worth anything. Yeah, right. Thing is, so far, everything on that list was like so far announced. Whenever we had a new game announcement in the last few months, you could go back to that list and go like, yep, was on it. Like, new game announcement? Yup. It's on it. Yup. So, Nvidia goofed pretty hard there. And the list is pretty much on point. So for the next probably 2 to 3 years, we basically know all the games which are coming out beforehand, or which will be announced beforehand. Kinda crazy. So, let's get out of here. Clear the underbridge. Cassidia, the Three Guardians. Let's do that. Oh, it's this one. The Ruins of Secheron. By the way, that the blood is still here after what, 25 years or something like that? Whenever Diablo 3 is playing after Diablo 2 is so hilarious. Just kind of weird. Because he was talking to Baal on this side and not this one. So it should be here where he was talking to Baal in the cutscene.
Baal has invaded.
I think it was. Was he on the other side of the gate? I don't know anymore. I think it was on the other side of the gate.
You are defeated.
Because they basically like sacrificed the dude. And we're like, yeah, you talk to Baal, please. And Baal was like, yeah, okay, you did. Hashtag spoilers.
This fight is over.
Actually, interesting question now that I'm thinking about it. Diablo Resurrected is out. Does that mean the game is now young enough again so that you shouldn't talk about the story?
This fight is over.
Like, I normally try to evade spoilers for everything, and I'm very, very careful talking about stuff. But after like a few years, it's like, oh, come on.
A mighty foe has fallen.
But now it's like, well, the game came out technically last year again. Is it now a spoiler? Because the game is also old enough, basically the people who are now playing Diablo 2 Resurrected for the first time are a completely new gaming generation who have never played any of the Diablo games, so yeah, I don't know. Uh-oh. God, I'm so looking forward to Diablo 4 and the Talent Trees, man. Oh.
Your flaws are revealed. My understanding grows.
Like, just the preview of the talent trees we have seen so far of Diablo 4. Oh, looks so good. Oh, there's Harmony. Awesome. Can we do that right now? Right here? Oh, I think we can. Okay, we need Harmony. Oh, we need the Beacon of Eta, I think. That's more important right now. Yeah, and then we get the last one with level 70. Like, damage is more important right now, because the enemies are not really murdering us right now. Not in the level phase. It's not a problem. Nope. Enter the underbridge. No, you are not getting away, my friend. I hate when they're running. Like, for me, the big reason why I didn't like Diablo 3, well, not as much as the previous Diablo games, was the gameplay aspects. But I think a lot of people focused on the graphics. And I'm still a little bit concerned that might be true for Diablo 4. Like, it's clear that they're going back to the Diablo 2 graphics. Brown, grayish, dark, right? Which I'm okay with. I don't like this art style very much, but I can see why they did it. But in truth, I'm just afraid that they're like, oh, why did people not like Diablo 3? Why did they hate it so much? Oh, the graphics. Yeah. Because everyone was talking about the graphics at the beginning, right? I was like, oh yeah, it's the graphics. That's what people hated so much about Diablo 3. I was like, don't get me wrong, but the graphics are just, yeah. I don't like the graphics. Also, the performance of this game is still like kind of mediocre. Like, it was never really optimized for better systems. But the graphics were just, I don't like it. I don't hate it. It's more like a, huh? I think if the gameplay would have been what people expected and what people wanted out of Diablo 3, then I think less people would have talked about the graphics. Like, I think the graphics are just the easiest way to pinpoint an issue, because you can see the graphics and you can point at it and be like, I don't like this, right? But when it comes to gameplay, it gets far more complicated. What people like and what people don't like. and people will have different opinions. But for graphics, it's literally, you like the graphics or you don't. It's as simple as that. And so I have the feeling that a lot of people have been pointing at the graphics just because it was too easy, so easy to just point at it. And Blizzard is like, oh yeah, yeah, so this is why, oh shoot. Why people left Diablo 3. It's like, no. No. Was I happy about it? Nah. Did I stop playing the game because of it? Nah. Nah. So it's like, it's the gameplay. Okay, let's do the, yeah, because we were super close to the siege thingy. Oh yeah, this could kill you. Back in the day. Hilarious. I still remember when they had like the old difficulty ratings of Diablo 2. And then they added another one on top, right, where you had normal, nightmare, hell, and then they added inferno. That was such a shit show. I don't like the old system. I'm actually kind of glad that Path of Exile moved away from it as well. It's like doing the same game multiple times over and over again. It's like, nah, I don't need that. I really don't need that. Playing through it once is more than enough.
It is too late. Take this. I have no use for it anymore.
Oh yeah, he gives you the blue bow. Thanks, dude. But I hated the whole system. And then you can I still remember how people started out in hardcore, and like some bigger streamers like Summit and some other ones reached Inferno after just 3 days or so. And then they get just murdered. Just murdered. It's like, yeah, okay. Like, going through the difficulties was not easy, and yeah, okay, was tough, but We have reached Inferno. GG. Here we go. First mob dead. Hardcore character gone. And they were like, wait, what? Oh, I still remember the clips and videos going around. And then it turns out Blizzard admitted themselves that, wait, you were Inferno already? After 3 days? Yeah. You were not supposed to do that. What? What do you mean we were not supposed to do that? Well, you were not supposed to be there because we haven't balanced Inferno yet. We didn't thought that anyone would reach Inferno in the next 2 weeks and we would still have time to balance it. It's like, what? How? Unbelievable. What do you mean you didn't balance it because you thought you would still have some time and nobody would go there? I was like, oh, Blizzard. Man. You have your moments, huh? Or the dumbest thing ever at the beginning when they still had the auction house. You basically had to go into the auction house afterwards when you finished normal because you needed equipment.
My strides grow longer.
Problem was that in the base game of Diablo 3. Oh god, laser freeze. Oh, that's bad.
I will not do that.
All the items which could drop were completely random. Did I go to all of them? Yeah. Yeah, all the items were random. And so personal loot didn't exist. Which I know that some people hate personal loot, but there were a lot of bullshit in the base game of Diablo 3. Like, you could literally find a set piece or a legendary which was designed for your class, right? And then like a barbarian set piece. Here's the set piece for the barbarian, and it has int on it. It's like, what? Why would you? Yeah, because it was completely random. And even the stats were completely random. Because you could get the right chest with the right stats, but if we were unlucky, the stats were so low because the stats could vary, right? And the stats were so low that people, like, it was just useless.
The maiden of lust lured us to the
It's, yeah. I know a lot of people don't remember that, but Diablo 3 was bad at the beginning. Like, very bad. Like, that real money auction house. People even defended it. That's the one thing I was really disappointed to see, people defending the real money auction house. They were like, no, it's not pay to win. Like, it's not Blizzard who is selling you the item, it's the player. It's like, what? You do know who is creating those items, who decides what the drop chance is and all that. Like, it's literally going into a casino and saying, well, it's not the casino which is screwing you over, it's like you're just unlucky at the machine, you know. So, you know who's rigging those machines when you are going into a casino, right? Like, I never understood that. It's like, what? Torchlight. Yeah, I mean, Flagship Studios and Hellgate London. That was a game to behold. I think Hellgate, I actually put like quite a bit of time into Hellgate London. I played it quite a bit, even though it was shit. Because you like to be spanked. That's why. Aw, that's kind of rude. Oh, no, you're running? I think I played like multiple hundreds of hours. I had legendary items and was running endgame and whatnot in Hellgate London. Like, I enjoyed that game for what it was. And they also put that very quickly together. It was really impressive on how quickly they put that game together. And damn, we are full. I have to come back. I hate that. Fine. Fine. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, like it was really impressive how quickly. I think I have to upgrade my helm. I think I have to craft a new one. Yeah, 20 levels difference. I have to craft a new one. Like, again, it was a buggy shit show. Let's face it. But in itself, it wasn't a bad game. At least not for me. I got my enjoyment out of it. Now the worst part was that they tried to reanimate that game
I am returning to town.
so often. Ugh. Oh! Wait. What? Oh! I was not done here? Wait. What? I thought I was... Oh, because I was at the... I know why. Yeah. It looked like I was done. Because I was at the edge of the map. And so I was basically already over to the next map. Where I don't really have a mission in. And so... Yeah. Looked like I was already done here. Yeah, I think who's owning now Hellgate London, and I think it was also Hellgate Japan or something. New Wiz? I think New Wiz is now. The game. And they made it like a free-to-play mess or something. Man.
Storm breaks.
Ugh. There was some really bad cannibalism. Or necromancy. Probably why I enjoyed the Secret Word so much. Oh, come on, dude. Dick. Hey, Turiel. Give me the stuff. Yeah, let me see. Let me see. If I'm going to Steam, I think Hellgate London is still there. I don't even know if you still need servers for that. Hellgate London. Yeah, there was the Hellgate collection also. Oh, there was Hellgate VR? Really? Hellgate London came out last year for VR? Oh, for crying out loud. Let the game finally rest. Ugh. Oh yeah, Hambit Soft is the publisher, and the developer was T3 Entertainment. Like, they just cannibalized the game. Oh yeah, Hellgate Tokyo was also a thing. Poor game. Let's see what we got. I guess. What the? Where did that came from? Did you steal that? Did you steal that? Stupid god. Anything good here? Yoink. Nah. Not really. Alright. Alright, dude. We have to upgrade our cane armor a little bit because... Damn. What is it? Sandals, hands, and head. Yeah. We have outleveled that a bit. And there we go. Oh. Oh, I'm an idiot. Right. The level stays the same. Because I didn't... Why did nobody stop me here? Chat. Chat. Why didn't you stop me? Why didn't you scream at me with, "No, Mole, don't do it! You haven't leveled your smith!" God damn it, chat. Oh, they're still... Wait. Are they not going up? Really? Am I missing something? As you can see, I haven't done this in a while. Yeah. Why is this not higher than 23? Was this really just, like, where the recipe's always bound? Really? Is that basically the drawback of the faster leveling? You have 3 items which are shit. Huh. Okay. Weird. I could have sworn you could increase the level. Huh. Well, apparently not. We need... Yeah, we do. Let me remove my gem because I think, if I'm not completely mistaken, we can upgrade our gem. I think this is it. Yep. Star Ruby number 3. Oh, you cannot go higher. The artisan needs level 11 for that. Really? Really? Shit. Man. If anyone is, by the way, still debating if I have ever played Diablo 3, there you go. I've never played Diablo 3 in my life, apparently. All the characters I have just bought on eBay. Hundreds and hundreds of hours just bought on eBay. Let's face it, I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm a pretender.
My strides grow longer.
really enjoy Diablo 3 at what it is now. I mean, I have like 500 hours in this game. Like, again, after 10 years, which all things considered is not too much. But, I mean, I bought the expansion for what, $13 when it was on an Amazon sale or something. And I bought the Necromancer for $10. So, and I got the collector's edition of Diablo 3 for $40 because I was on the press event when it came out. I think Diablo 3 was my... Well, it wasn't really my first press event. Rift was. I was super close with the Rift community, so... But my real... I think Diablo 3 was actually my real press event. Outside of Rift. If I remember that correctly. Oh god. I remember I was on the release party in Rift, and the one I was at was in Hamburg, because for whatever reason they did there, probably the cheapest venue or something, who knows. However, I was there the day before the release, and they had the lead level designer there. And I occupied that dude for 10 hours. He didn't escape. Like, I feel sorry for the dude, and I felt sorry for the other press people there. But they were like, "Oh yeah, you can now have your interview with the dude." I was like, "Yes, finally!" And because it was my first time, like I didn't even like work as a journalist at that point. I did fan site work in my free time, so I didn't really know how to do anything really. I just occupied this dude the whole time. I was just everywhere where he was going, and I was just asking him so many questions about this game. I did write like such a large interview. Like, it was multiple sites long. And I finished the game one day before the release. I finished the game, and yes, I literally finished it. I killed the end boss of the game, which was available at the point, the raid boss, on my own, because they had a developer build with them. And I basically just killed it with developer cheats. It was fun. It was really fun. And then they were giving us like a package with like stuff, you know, like as a, hey, you're a journalist, here's your free package of goodie, which was pretty useless for me, because I already got what? Sorry, Snake. Did nearly throw Snake away. Poor man. He's already so old. Poor Snake. Oh, they're gone. My jeans. But I already got, when they gave me like the thing, I already got the Rift Collector's Edition. Right. That's the one. And there you have the two factions on the back. It was a pretty extensive collector's edition they gave, so you could like move this, right? And then you have like just a package. I could open it like a book. Oh god, I have no... Oh, what is that? Man, I didn't treat this... This is the official, like, soundtrack. Then there was... What is this? Oh! The manual! Somebody remember the manual? What a manual is? Somebody remember that? Somebody know what a manual is? Yeah, they had some, like they also had the comic and whatnot in here. The soundtrack is apparently missing. And I think I have never used the game disc. I think I have never used the game disc. Because I just downloaded the game. I didn't need the game disc. Rift. Really loved that game. Really loved that game. And then tried to become more and more World of Warcraft. Rift tried to become more and more World of Warcraft. And then they put in pay to win in the game. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, they had like a lot of ambitions for the Rifts. But the problem was that they then focused on raids and raids only. I was like, oh man, can you please stop that? If I want to play raids, I can go back to World of Warcraft. If I want to do tier raiding, I can just go back to World of Warcraft. I don't need that. And they had such a good premise with the rifts. They could have done... They also had, like, raid rifts and whatnot. Like, they had some really interesting premise there, but they didn't utilize it after some time. Like, I remember distinctively, which I think happened with the third expansion. I remember that the developer once said, hey, our plan is basically that the rifts can take over cities, can take over everything, and that at some point you might go through the rifts, which again happened with the second expansion? First expansion? I don't know really when it happened. But there was actually like one of the ideas that when you fought back a rift, you could actually go through. They could... Man, they could have done so many amazing things with Rift and the Rift mechanic that they have never utilized that. Ah, that made me really angry. Nope. Raiding. Dungeons. Oh, great. to be. Love the PvP in Rift. And what I really loved about Rift was the talent trees. Like just the possibility you had. Well, Rift came out way after World of Warcraft. When did it came out? 2008? 2009? When did it came out? Well, I could look it up, but I just have to... Wait. Am I missing something? Or is this also still counting? No. This doesn't count, right? Oh, it does. Oh, this is all Fractured Fate. Okay. I think it was 2008, yeah. I would have to look up my YouTube channel. Because that's how I started YouTube. I would just have to check that. But I really love the talent system. Like that you could mix multiple classes together and just try out shit. That was great. Loved it. Again, Rift had so much going for it. And then they did decide to go with the easiest way out, which was dungeons and raids. That was just unbearable. That was really the point at which I just left Rift behind, which sucked. Because I love that game.
The storm breaks.
And then Warhammer Online. Another game I love to death. And EA ruined it. Just ruined it. Like, I know the reports when... Yes, and I say EA because the reports we got afterwards was typical EA behavior at the time, where EA saw that they had like 1 million subscribers after the first month, and they were like, holy shit, this is the next World of Warcraft. And they were hiring tons of people, and they were shifting the game more into the direction of World of Warcraft. They made a lot of developers upset because that wasn't really what the game was to be. And then after the first month, when the free month was gone and people had to start to pay, they lost like 500,000 players immediately. And instead of thinking about it, working on it, seeing what the people loved in the first month, EA was hell-bent of just pushing more for World of Warcraft. And even alienate the rest of 500,000 because, ew, 500,000 players. Ew, nobody wants that. It's like, what? Dude, what? Now again, Mythic. Look, Dog was my first MMO. Right. But because of that, I can fairly say that good old Mythic had their own little issues going on. And immediately going to them and tell them, make a Warhammer license. It's like, bold. Especially when they use their engine. Oh god, I remember when I played the first beta. They didn't allow you in the very first beta to regulate any graphic options. And the only thing they allowed you was to run on the lowest graphic settings and 800 by 600 resolution. And it was like, what the heck is that? Like, I'm certainly not the person who is like talking about graphics and whatnot, but that was really bad. That was oof. Oh, that was really bad. Yeah. That was really bad. 61, okay. Ah, Ascension. No, I hate when they're doing this. God, that game was so good. If they just would have focused on the PvP. God. It's funny because that's what everyone is playing on the Rogue server. Like, nobody is caring for the PvE stuff. It's all PvP on the Rogue server. It's like hilarious. Then again, they announced Warhammer as the WoW killer. Right, I still remember in the video on how they were like, yeah, this is the World of Warcraft killer. Yeah. Like the two leaders of Mythic. And they made also some bold promises. Like, I still remember when they first talked about the crafting system. And people were like, well, yeah, it's totally different. It's something really unique. Because, you know, you don't craft weapons and equipments and stuff when you are at war. You're crafting useful stuff for the war effort. And nobody really knew what the crafting was for. It was so weird. I think I didn't know like a single person who did crafting because there was no usage of crafting. Good old times. Good old times. I saw the Ashes of Creation announced yesterday that they completely reworked their map. Which is probably like a pretty big effort, all things considered.
Your strength fails.
Like, changing your map like that is not something you are necessarily doing just like that. Alright. Oh, that's bad. So that must have been quite a bit of effort. And also quite a bit of work. I know they have announced Ashes of Creation very early on.
Cannot be opened yet.
Right? But yeah. Curious how long it would take. I wonder, and this is just me mumbling about and rumbling, the usual. Are we also done here? Awesome. I wonder if an MMO in today's gaming environment is needed, and if it can even make a dent, you know. Like, what do you need an MMO for when you can do similar things more cost effective and all that through live service games? It's like I'm kind of curious. If an MMO can have an impact nowadays.
What you ask is impossible.
Yeah, I have that feeling too sometimes. Like, I'm hoping for the best. Nah, this is still pretty good. The slow. But maybe I'm also not in the mood for an MMO. Maybe that's why I'm skeptical about MMOs right now. Like, yeah, Lost Ark was an MMO, and well, I burned out on that very quickly, even though I love Lost Ark. But I burned out very quickly. Oh wow, this is a wave of light thing. Whoa. Wait, is that the thing I need? Let me... Oh, yeah. Well, doesn't help me because I need it at level 70. But that is actually like one of the legendary bracers I need. Yep. Awesome. Well, that's pretty swell. Cool. And we are done. By the way, one of the things I have always said, you know they should have done? When you finish all the missions in one go, they should give you some extra loot. If you are actually sitting through this and you do all 5 areas, they should give you something extra. They don't, which sucks. Let's do Do I want to do a Nephilim? Let's do one more Nephilim. And then I think we are calling it, actually. I think it's a good time to call it then, because I have actually streamed for 3 hours. Man! I can't say time is running, but I'm getting hungry. I have to cook some stuff. MMO these days needs to be something different to stand out. Either social or just standard recipe. So, what you say, Sakura, is we need the metaverse. Did I get you right? Oh, I explode. Yeah, that's bad. Okay, I keep that in mind. What is the metaverse? A sandbox MMO. But monetizing all those sandbox moments. I think that's the most boring and blatant explanation about what the metaverse is. It's a sandbox MMO with zero in it, but you just give the people the tools to create their own content, and then you can capitalize on said content.
The storm breaks.
They basically put in the, oh, you create content on your own here. Oh, we can monetize that.
It cannot be done.
That's basically what it is. Like, remember all those Star Wars Galaxy moments?
Revealed.
We can monetize that. It's nothing unique, it's nothing new. They believe it is, because they don't know gaming. And they're trying to sell it to the gamers, and all the gamers are like, what? It's like as if Facebook would come out with a console and would claim like, this device is for playing directly video games on your TV. You don't need anything else for it. You don't need a PC, it doesn't have to be super expensive. It's really unique. And we call it the home player. It's a console. No, this is different. We like you have never seen this, so you don't know what it is and you don't understand it yet. But this is the home player, and it allows you for a little bit of money to play video games on your TV without needing to install it and without needing to upgrade your system. That's basically what they are trying to sell with the metaverse right now. It's the same thing. So they're trying to sell you something which has existed for decades. They just slapped a new name on it, and because the people in charge have absolutely no clue about video games and the video game industry and the gamers, they are now trying to pretend that this is something completely new and unique. I was like, what have you smoked?
Break beneath the endless tide.
Yeah, they're trying to sell you something which has existed for decades. That's what the metaverse is. I mean, this is what Everywhere did, right? I saw the Everywhere announcement. I mean, we watched it together, and my first thought was, metaverse? Well, apparently it is, because, man, they have been
Gods favor me.
Wow. That developer just buried their game in just a few days. They have completely killed every interest in the game by acting like complete shitheads. And pretending as if the player doesn't, again, understand what they are trying to do. Which is funny, because the people just want to know, is this a metaverse game? And they're dodging, just say no. They're using some word mumbo jumbo. I have to use my ability more, which gives me my energy back. I forget that too often.
Feel the wrath of Utah.
Yeah, Sonic. It's not an open world game. It's something you have never seen before, and it's completely new. It's an open world game. No. It's like, look. Just because you don't call it something, but when it has all the characteristics, then it is what it is. Ooh. I'm not beating you in your face. My fist is just interfering with your skin on a very high speed. Yeah. You were beating somebody. Again. That's because you call it something. Open zone game. Oh yeah, right. I can. I mean, look. I give it to Sega. They're bold. They're actually releasing Sonic on the same day as God of War. They're very bold. Or stupid. Both those things are pretty close to each other. It's like, look, I know it's a PlayStation exclusive, but it will dominate social media, and a lot of people will play it and talk about it. Like, releasing any game on the same date, it's a bit like when Sony had this crazy idea to release, what was it, Horizon Zero Dawn, not Forbidden West, on the same, what, a day or two before Elden Ring? It's like, Sony, yes, Horizon Forbidden West is definitely a beloved series, and a lot of people have been looking forward to it. But in comparison, bold. Man, I'm not lucky here with enemies. Well, nowadays, it might actually work.
This fight is over.
Yeah, like sometimes I don't understand. Oh, speaking of hubris, and below expectations and all that. Square Enix has a crazy sale right now on the website where you can basically get like all the Marvel IPs and everything they have been selling off to Embracer can now be bought for like $2. Like Marvel Avengers you can buy for $2. What was it? Guardian of the Galaxy you can buy for $5. And just throwing those games out. Like, yeah, you can just get like a Steam code on the Square Enix website for like $2 or $5. I think they are also doing, yeah, on the Square Enix side. You get a Steam code, and like even the collectors. I think the collectors edition of Marvel Avengers, like the full blown collectors edition, is like, what was it, $10? They're just throwing everything out for cheap. It's hilarious. I'm pretty sure they're also selling Deus Ex and whatnot. Like all the games they have been selling off to Embracer are now going for dirt cheap. Yeah, Marvel Avengers is $2 and Guardians of the Galaxies is $5. And it's just, what? Especially Guardians of the Galaxy, man. Wow. They must have been really happy to get rid of that shit. It's like, for them, shit. Not saying it is shit. Yeah. It's brutal. It's brutal. Debatable. Ooh. Oh. Band of the True Rouge Chambers. Oh. Oh, freaking hell yeah. That was really good. Heck yeah. Damn. That's pretty swell. Heck yeah. Yeah, maybe, is it still going on? Like, some people actually speculated that they ooh, this one's actually better. That they also made like a price error? Tempest Rush. I need that. I don't know if it's still going on. And maybe it was a price error, but oh, there is a waiting list. Probably sold out in like minutes because it's like that game was still expensive. The game came out last year, right? So it's like, wow. Yeah, it's still $60 on Steam, by the way. It's still 60. Just wanted to check. Still $60. Hey, I heard Avengers is also pretty fun for the story. Alright. But, man, we made some good progress from level 25 to 50. I will probably reach the max level in just tomorrow or today even. I don't know. I have to check on someone because... weird. But I will be back on Monday. And then this Tuesday, by the way, we continue the podcast. I know we didn't have a podcast this week, but because of all the stuff going on. Saying so, on Tuesday, there is the AMD announcement thingy. We would definitely watch that. It's super late though, so I'm not quite sure yet. Like, it's super late. It's like 2 a.m. in the morning for me or something. So yeah. Yeah. So we will see. All right, folks. I have to leave. I'm super hungry. Yep. Didn't really had to eat anything in the last like 6 hours. So I need something decent. But yeah, I will be back on Monday with more in the morning in New Gaming News. And then we are jumping into more Destroy All Humans, which is coming out on Tuesday. And then we are done with that. We are going back to Saints Row, playing that a bit, and maybe some super people in between because the beta is running out and I really enjoy the game. And maybe some Diablo if I feel like it, really. But besides that, do we have anything else coming up next week? Let me look that up super quickly. If my website, man, that website has so many issues sometimes. There we go. Sometimes it just doesn't want to compute. Let me see, we are still in August. Last time I checked, at least. And anything else? Oh god, that website is so slow. What's going on here? Oh yeah. Yeah. Right. Battlefield Season 2 is coming out on Tuesday. I might check that out. Maybe on Wednesday, because I'm pretty sure on Tuesday the servers will be just dead. But anything coming out for the rest of the week? Nah. There's nothing coming out for the rest of the week. So yeah, we have Destroy All Humans, Saints Row, Battlefield Season 2, and maybe some Diablo if I really feel like it. But I will probably just play it offline because funds. And then that's it for that week. Then the week afterwards, though, we have a few smaller games coming up. I'm actually kind of curious about. We have Gloomwood. I might actually check out Disney Dreamlight Valley, believe it or not. Steel Rising. And 9 Noir Lives. If you're like, that sounds familiar. What was that? That was the cat detective game. Which was very much Monkey Island style. But with cats. And noir style. But I enjoyed the demo. I really enjoyed the demo of that one. So I might actually check that out. But with that said, folks, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend. And I see you on Monday at 8 a.m. EDT, as per usual, which is 1 p.m. UK time and 2 p.m. Central European time, with Mole in the morning in the gaming news, and Destroy All Humans 2. Reprobed. Early access. With that said, have a good one. Stay safe. Bye-bye. Ka-ching!